She whispers, "Help," to a random boy after realizing they were following her.
But before we start, please take a moment to give this video a like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you'll never miss these great stories.
It is no secret that being a woman isn't easy. This rings especially true when a woman is walking alone at night. There is always that slight fear and paranoia, like you can be unsafe at any moment. It's common for women to have to hold their keys in between their knuckles just in case a creep swings by. Unfortunately, it can be very scary. It isn't right, but it does happen, and it is appallingly real. Sometimes you are put into those situations though, and when you are, you have to think on your feet and maybe do some uncomfortable things to get out of it. When this scared woman realized that she was being followed by 3 strange men in the street, she decided to walk up to a random man and hug him. It was there that he realized what was happening and walked her all the way home. The random man who ended up saving her is named Dane Weeks. He was simply on his way to a friend's house in New York when the situation took place. All of a sudden, this random woman walked up to him, hugged him, and whispered something in his ear. "I'm walking to the train a few minutes ago and a woman walked right up to me and gave me a tight hug and whispered quickly, 'Please act like you know me. 3 guys are following me.' For a while, I played along, then walked her 3 blocks home. What an experience for the both of us," Weeks shared via Twitter. Weeks usually doesn't even take that route, but because he was distracted by his phone, he ended up taking a different way. Because of that, he and the woman were meant to be in that spot at that same time. "What's crazy, I rarely walk down this block," he continued. "I normally take one way to the train, but the way I took is when I walk my dog. I guess my distraction of me watching the debate led me down that path I rarely take to the train. So I guess I was meant to there at that particular moment." The two shared contact information and he gladly offered to walk her home whenever she needed. We exchanged numbers. I told her my boyfriend and I would meet her at the train anytime if we're home. The route she have to take home, she has to walk under the train tracks, no other way, plus it's dark. She said she would call again. I hope she do. "I will call tomorrow to check in," he added. Later, he shared an update, saying that he spoke with the woman again and she couldn't thank him enough. She shared that the 3 men were staring at her on the train, and when she got off, they also got off. They followed her for 2 blocks and then she even tried going into a store in an attempt to stop it. So, with 3 men following her, how did she feel comfortable walking up to another strange man and hugging him? Apparently, it was Weeks' smile that made her feel safe. She saw me, and noticed I had a smile on my face looking at my phone, and that's when she knew I would welcome her. She apologized. She felt how shocked I was at her untiming hug. I told her I thought it was a setup at first. She laughed because she said that's New York mentality, he wrote. Weeks even went on to meet the woman's 5-year-old son. I spoke to her mother as well, who was thankful for me being there. I told her the offer still stand if she ever needs someone to walk her home from the train station. Her mother was definitely grateful. Some nights she worked late. It is so sad that these things even happen at all, but it is reassuring to know that there are good people like Dane Weeks out in the world.